2000, as well as 5 national aerobatic titles, more than any other living pilot, Mr. Kirby Chambliss. In 2005, we talked about he finished in an impressive 3rd place in the inaugural Red Bull Air Race World Championships. But for a guy who, as Kirby says, and again, I've known Kirby for a long time, and I totally know this about him. In his attitude, 2nd place is the first loser. With that attitude, he went and turned around and won the Red Bull Air Race Championship in 2006. He's a spectacular showman. Wait till you see the timing and incredible maneuvers that he gets out of this aircraft. Now, we talked about him surviving an accident just recently. He was in South America, hanging the aircraft on the prop, barely hanging on the prop, ran out of runway, and the engine popped. When the engine coughed, the airplane fell out of the sky. He bounced off trees, went down a rock-filled canyon, walked away from it with a bruise on his arm, destroyed the airplane, but he walked away from it with nothing more than a bruise on his forearm. In the air, Kirby and his Red Bull Edge 540 will sustain radical span. They'll get pulls as high as 18 Gs. Propeller planes, unlike jets, can handle the G-forces. Okay, watch this takeoff, folks. Okay, how about that for a steep angle? Don't do this at home, you student pilots. Still hanging off the propeller. No forward airspeed. The wing is not creating lift. He's hanging on the propeller right now. That's what happened in South America. He was hanging on the propeller when the engine popped. Unfortunately, there was no runway in front of him, just a rock-filled canyon. Okay, keep your eyes on Mr. Kirby Chambliss. Again, he's flying the Cisco Edge 540 aircraft, sponsored by Red Bull. The high-energy drink. Red Bull gives you wings. It also gives Kirby attitude. Wait and watch. You're not going to believe what he does with the Cisco Edge 540. Again, powered by the 540 cubic engine, Lycoming engine built in Lycoming, Pennsylvania. Being pulled through the sky by a composite prop, a lot of carbon fiber, keep it extremely light and weight so that it does not create stress on the crankshaft or the front of the engine. Okay, just a second, you're going to see him turn on the smoke system so you'll be able to follow Kirby and the Red Bull Edge 540 through the sky. Now the smoke you see, we talked about that. This is where we inject Corvus, Corée, or cannabis oil. It's an oil that has very thin mineral oil. It's got a high flash point, so it turns to smoke instead of fire. Airplanes are great, fire's great. Airplanes on, fire on airplanes is really bad. Trust me, I've been there, I've done that. I'll have the scars forever. Okay, high overhead from the right. Smoke is on. The Red Bull Edge 540 and Mr. Kirby Chambliss. Jordan is sit back in his lapping, forcing the cockpit at close to 10 times his normal body weight. Look how Christmas rolls are as he goes vertical. Watch the sun in your eyes, folks. Okay, he does the Humpty Bump, he starts spinning the aircraft. Now he's in a flat spin. Now he's not. Now he is. Now he's not. Spinning down alongside his own smoke trail. Again, you see the smoke trail was made from injecting the Corvus cannabis report on his obstacles. When I first started flying air shows in 1986, we were trying to find aircraft that would do complete rolls in 360 degrees. Now Kirby's tumbling the airplane overhead in less time than that. But the goal back then was to get an airplane that would do less than 1 second. As you can see, the Edge 540, sponsored by Red Bull Energy Drink, will roll over 420 degrees per second. That means when Kirby throws the stick against his thigh, the horizon turns to a blur. And the torque against that engine. Goes vertical one more time. Rolls it one way, rolls it back. Snap rolls it up, stops it on line, skidding sideways, puts a quarter roll in to show you the top wings that up over the top, or he keeps going down, he's inverted. Pulls back, negative to positive, extremely tough on the body. Pulls the stick back about 2 times his body. Using that bucket for the handle. Okay, he's taking it, using that energy to go all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. In just a second, gravity overtakes thrust. You start taking the prop, what we call the torque roll, which will transition to the tail slide. Now it's a helicopter, backing it up. 2, 3, 4, 5 lengths of the airplane. Mr. Kirby Chambliss from Flying Crab Ranch, Arizona. Beautiful Red Bull logos on top of this blue carbon fiber wing, the Zipco Edge 540 aircraft. Okay, now he's inverted. He puts his forward on the stick. This is a from negative to positive transition one more time. Extremely tough on the body. Takes a quick breath of air, grabs another ratchet on the seatbelt, and starts back down to guard aerobatic blocks one more time.